Hi everyone, and welcome back to Ask Alexa Therapy Live. Thank you so much for tuning in tonight. So excited to be joining you here each week, talking about wonderful questions from you, the viewers. Well, tonight's question came in from one of my viewers asking, why is it more difficult when there's a breakup when it's with a narcissist? And I find it's very important to cover this question because when you're dating a narcissist and then there's the breakup of the narcissist, there's so many different layers of the relationship, of the manipulation that are not seen most of the time in a healthy relationship. So when there is a breakup with a narcissist, the different layers of the love bombing, of the abandonment, of also the manipulation, of the chasing and the pulling back, but also of the gaslighting, and also making you think that something is really wrong with you or those around you. And a lot of times when dating a narcissist, especially for a long time, they do plan and try to isolate you from family, do not want you to have that outside access. They do not want you to be exposed to normal living because that will shed light on what's going on with them. That will also point out the red flags in their behavior. On narcissists like to and also take down a person's sense of self, how they feel about themselves, their morals, their confidence. And by doing this, they're grooming them to be part of their hectic, chaotic lifestyle. A lot of times, too, narcissists get you in a triangulation, which means they pitch you against either family members, friends, or other lovers of the narcissist, past or future. They like to have the competition. They like to have their lovers, their interests, pitting against each other and fighting for their attention. Chaos creation is very important to them. They feed off of it and they feed off the attention, but it also deflects anything from the people that are going in on the chaos. It deflects them from really realizing the person starting the chaos, the person at the bottom of all this trouble and pain is the narcissist themselves. So there's a lot of deflecting. There's a lot of grooming. There's a lot of gaslighting. And at first, when you're dating the narcissist, as I said a couple of weeks ago, there's a lot of love bombing. There's a lot of instant bonding and connection. So all of a sudden, when a narcissist feels they have you, they will pull away. They will start to abandon you. They will start to cut you off, which will then in turn start to bring someone into a panic. They start to say, what's going on? Is there something wrong with me? And they start to get very concerned. And when this starts happening, the narcissist starts to realize they have you exactly where they want you. So when there is a breakup with a narcissist, the other layers, why it makes it so much harder, because the person, once they're out of it, they start to realize the systematic abuse, the systematic trauma and chaos and manipulation that they were under during a relationship. And sometimes it's so hard to see it while you're in the relationship. So while you're out of it, that's when you're not in the throes of it anymore. You start to realize what has really been going on. So that's why there's so many layers of trauma. There's so many layers of violation of trust and also other broken relationships in your life, your family members, your friends. So you feel very isolated. You feel very alone. But then also a lot of times the narcissist will have turned you against those that are your support system. So you really don't have anyone to turn to. So a lot of times people go back to the narcissist, or they're able to be reeled back into that emotional roller coaster. So that is why a lot of times a breakup with a narcissist is so much harder than a breakup from a healthy relationships. There's so many other different layers and pains and themes that you, the individual, have to process, heal, and find closure. So again, thank you so much for writing in your questions. Please keep sending in all your questions to info@askalexatherapy.com. Also, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, Ask Alexa Therapy, and please start checking out my new book. It will be coming out soon, Your Walk in Life. So I will be doing in-person and Zoom workshops that will be interactive with my new book, with you, the readers, the attendants, so we can really go through your journey in your life, your walk in life. So please email any contact info to info@askalexatherapy.com or right here on Facebook. And please check out all the new episodes coming out on The Alexa Show. Everyone have a good night. Thank you for all of your support, and God bless.